An enchilada is a corn tortilla rolled around a filling and covered with a chili pepper sauce. Enchiladas can be filled with a variety of ingredients, including meat, cheese, beans, potatoes, vegetables, seafood or combinations. Etymology: the Real Academia Española plus or minus Ola defines the word enchilada, as used in Mexico as a rolled maize tortilla stuffed with meat and covered with a tomato and chili sauce. Enchilada is the past participle of Spanish enchilada, to add chili pepper to, literally to season with chili. When used in an idiom, the whole enchilada means the whole thing. History: enchiladas originated in Mexico, where the practice of rolling tortillas around other food dates back at least to Maya times. The people living in the lake region of the Valley of Mexico traditionally ate corn tortillas folded or rolled around small fish. Writing at the time of the Spanish conquistadors, Bernal Diaz del Castillo documented a feast enjoyed by Europeans hosted by Herna en Corte copyright S. in Coyoacán, which included food served in corn tortillas. The Nahuatl word for enchilada is ʻɛntʃiʻlɑːdə, which is formed of the Nahuatl word for chili, ʻkālai, and the Nahuatl word for flute, ʻtlahuatl. In the 19th century, as Mexican cuisine was being memorialized, enchiladas were mentioned in the first Mexican cookbook, El Cocinero Mexicano, published in 1831, and in Mariano Galvan Rivera's Diccionario de Cocina, published in 1845. An early mention, in English, is a 1914 recipe found in California Mexican-Spanish cookbook, by Bertha Huffner Ginger. Varieties: in their original form as Mexican street food, enchiladas were simply corn tortillas dipped in chili sauce and eaten without fillings. There are now many varieties, which are distinguished primarily by their sauces, fillings and, in one instance, by their form. Various adjectives may be used to describe the recipe content or origin. For example, enchilada tapatía would be a recipe from Jalisco. Varieties include: enchiladas con chile rojo is a traditional red enchilada sauce, composed of dried red chili peppers soaked and ground into a sauce with other seasonings. Chili colorado sauce adds a tomato base. Enchiladas con mole, instead of chili sauce, are served with mole, and are also known as enmoladas. Enchiladas placera are Michoacan en plaza style, made with vegetables and poultry. Enchiladas poblanas are soft corn tortillas filled with chicken and poblano peppers, topped with Oaxaca cheese. Enchiladas potosinas originate from San Luis Potosi, Mexico and are made with cheese-filled, chili-spiced masa. Enchiladas San Miguel or San Miguel de Allende style enchiladas flavored with guajillo chilies by searing the flavor into the tortillas in a frying pan. Enchiladas sizes are topped with a white, milk or cream-based sauce, such as bar copyright camel. This appellation is derived from Swiss immigrants to Mexico who established dairies to produce cream and cheese. Enchiladas verdes are made with green enchilada sauce composed of tomatillos and green chilies. Enfrijoladas are topped with refried beans rather than chili sauce. Their name come from frijol, meaning bean. Entomatadas are made with tomato sauce instead of chili sauce. Gravy-style enchiladas are the dominant variety found throughout South and Central Texas. These have a gravy-like chili sauce over either cheese-filled or beef-filled corn tortillas, and are topped with a layer of cheese. Enchiladas montadas, stacked enchiladas, are a New Mexico variation in which corn tortillas are fried flat until softened but not tough, then stacked with red or green sauce, chopped onion and shredded cheese between the layers and on top of the stack. Ground beef or chicken can be added to the filling, but meat is not traditional. The stack is often topped with a fried egg. Shredded lettuce and sliced black olives may be added as a garnish. Enchiladas durangueñas are made with red chili sauce stuffed with queso cotija and minced onions. Some people use Parmesan cheese instead of queso cotija because it is cheaper. Fillings, toppings and garnishes. Fillings include meat, such as chicken, beef or pork, seafood, cheese, potatoes, vegetables, and any combination of these. Enchiladas are commonly topped or garnished with cheese, sour cream, lettuce, olives, chopped onions, chili peppers, salsa, or fresh cilantro. Enchilada variations. Costa Rican enchilada, In Costa Rica, the enchilada is a common, small, spicy pastry made with puff pastry and filled with diced potatoes spiced with a common variation of Tabasco sauce or other similar sauces. It is typically eaten in the afternoons in the coffee break, and available in almost every bakery in the country. Other variations include fillings made of spicy chicken or minced meat. Honduran enchilada. In Honduras, enchiladas look and taste very different from those in Mexico. They are not corn tortillas rolled around a filling, but instead are flat, fried, corn tortillas topped with ground beef, salad toppings, a tomato sauce, and crumbled or shredded cheese. They look and taste much like what many people call a tostada. Nicaraguan enchilada. In Nicaragua, enchiladas are different from the other ones in Central America and resemble those in Mexico. They are corn tortillas filled with a mixture of ground beef and rice with chili. They are then folded and covered in egg batter and deep fried. It is commonly served with a cabbage and tomato salad. The Nicaraguan enchilada resembles the empanada of other countries. Guatemalan enchilada. In Guatemala, enchiladas look much like Honduran enchiladas, but the recipe is different. Usually starts with a leaf of fresh lettuce, next a layer of picado de carne, which includes a meat and diced vegetables. Next is the curtido layer, which includes more vegetables. Next is about 2 or 3 pieces of sliced hard-boiled egg. Next layer is thin sliced white onion. Next layer is a drizzle of red salsa. Next topped with either queso seco or queso fresco, and lastly topped with cilantro. See also, palm, enchilada, Mexican cuisine, New Mexican cuisine, Tex-Mex cuisine, wet burrito. References. http://calorieaccount.about.com/ Calories-enchilada-I21075 size_grams equal. Bibliography, Mariano Galvan Rivera, Diccionario de Cocina o el Nuevo Cocinero Mexicano en Forma Diccionario, 2nd edition. El Cocinero Mexicano o Colección de los Mejores Recetas para Guisar al Estilo Americano y de las más selectas según el método de los cocinas española, italiana, francesca e inglesa, 3 vols, 178-88.